Welcome back to Daily Flash. I am Mitch English. There's some controversy over those self-checkout lanes you see at places like Walmart, and customers are getting pretty fed up about it. Here to talk more is Insider's senior reporter, Dominick Reuter, who joins us now. Dominick, this is actually a thing. You've seen it, I've seen it. You know, I remember when the self-service checkout things was kind of cool, and people are like, oh, this is how they can save money on hiring people because people can go through there. But there's some complaints because everybody now, they kind of feel like they're a thief somewhat, right? Are there some other common complaints that Walmart shoppers specifically are saying about when they're using the store's checkout system?
So thanks for having me, Mitch.
Absolutely.
Well, the story comes down to Walmart obviously has 4,000 something stores in America, and a lot of those they need to staff with self-checkout. And so they've invested a lot of money in building up and beefing up their what they call anti-shrink or anti-shoplifting technology to go and help make sure that everything that's in your cart and in your bags is something that you paid for. And so as a result of that sort of development of that technology, there's some things that work and there's some things that sometimes maybe don't work so well.
And some of those things is, as we said, it was supposed to cut down on theft, but has it actually worked?
Walmart won't tell you directly whether or not it's specifically working because that's part of their security intel. But what it does do, that I heard from in writing about this was, I wrote about the tech sort of causing sort of weird issues for employees. And then we got a bunch of feedback about shoppers who they've been pinged and they've been, called out and felt like they've been treated like criminals as a result of doing things sort of the honest way, a false positive in sort of in the parlance of triggers and alerts and so forth. So, they're getting flagged for something that they're doing in sort of an honest best effort. And so it's really catching, in a lot of cases are people that mean well. I can't comment really to how much it's catching people that are not meaning to do well. It very well might, but the ones who speak up about, hey, I got flagged, aren't the ones who are the ones who are speaking up about it aren't the ones who are trying to do something wrong.
Well, let me ask you about Walmart's. What did you learn? Is it their checkout system? How does it compare to the other chains? Is there that technology that vastly different?
I don't know how vastly different it is, but it is very customized, right? So like a lot of them are going to have very similar features. I think if you go to Target or Walmart or any large box store, you're going to see similar things. Walmart just is by and large so much bigger than they've got twice as many locations as Target, which would be the next most in the country. So they really have rounded out and refined their product that they have used. And they use some common threads. I haven't really gone line by line through them to test the differences because really it's just been in the last couple of weeks that this has emerged to me as a thing. Even though the technology has been here for a long time, the curiosity is fairly recent as far as my writing on it.
Well, are there some things down the road that maybe they're going to enhance this, or some things maybe we can be looking out for? Maybe not even at Walmart, but maybe the world altogether. I know AI is such a big thing right now.
Yeah, so there's a lot of visual recognition of products, and continually refining the thing. This is a high tech, high level of computation and interpretation and sensors and visual information that they're interpreting here. So the short answer is yes, a lot of this stuff is going to get more refined and more clean. There, Walmart again, just unveiled a remodeling of some hundreds of stores that they've just done to the tune of like $9 billion. Wow. And they're trying to make it easier for you to use your phone to buy things and then walk out, and you show a scanner. So there's going to be a continuing sort of evolution and a long tail of this. And then there's even cases where, like in New Mexico, they actually pulled out self-checkout because it wasn't really serving their market very well, and so they're using registers now and check lanes with employees again.
And there's no word.
And I think the one thing that I keep
There's no word. I got to wrap things up here, but no word they're going to use retired robots to greet you when you walk in, right? We can't confirm that, right?
I think Sam Walton would really have to be rolling in his grave if that was the other case. But yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, Dominick. Of course, this sounds like a very intriguing story. And if you want to find out more information, you can find it out on insider.com. Dominick Reuter, thank you so much for joining us.